Hello and good morning to a rather damp, murky morning here in the Mpushini Valley. Nice weather if you're lying in for a little bit of Valentine's activity. Happy days. But I'm going to hustle because Cora's expecting her coffee in approximately an hour. So let me get to it. Here we go. Subsalros. This is a colloquialism for cobalt-bearing dolomite, as well as sometimes calcite. There is some beautiful pink cobalt with a lot of heterogenite. Likewise, a little bit of a deeper hue of pink and the same heterogenite. Lots of nice juicy on this fella. A little bit heavy on the matrix, but it allows for quite a bit of malachite to dust the matrix. Yeah, that's beautiful. How's that for pink? These are 6 cobalt-bearing dolomite, heterogenite, and possibly calcite specimens. They weigh, well, I'm not sure, but they cost $61. This is flat $7.25. On to a quite remarkable little flat. Off the cuff, here we got some lepidolite. Basically, this is lithium, aluminium, mica. That beautiful purple hue, that is manganese. The lithium doesn't hang out alone, because lepidolite, if lepidolite was a bit of a bar, then boron was that lonely stranger at the end, staring at lithium. Both sharing but not talking because they don't blend well. Boron, basically tourmaline, that's what that is, a little bit of rubellite, red or pink tourmaline in the matrix. Which would be interesting because we've all seen pink tourmaline, we've seen indicolite as well, but you haven't seen green tourmaline in lepidolite. So that is absolutely magic. There's a little bit of blue tourmaline, little pink tourmaline splashes as well, which begs the question, why? Well, apart from boron hanging out with lithium. So let's talk about it. Where do the colors of tourmaline come from? Black tourmaline is essentially quite a young tourmaline. It's a great way to age pegmatites. So black tourmaline, being relatively young, then gets infused firstly with a little bit of iron. So that is when indicolite comes to the fore. The more manganese comes after the iron, and because of this purple, which is derived from the manganese and the lepidolite, we get the pink tourmalines. Where does the green come from? Irradiation. Yes, well, it can also come from iron, but in the context of the setting, Namibian, well, this is a Malagasy, but both Madagascar and Namibia share quite a lot of radioactive minerals, and it is the radioactivity that creates the green tourmaline. There's something rather special. These 3 points weigh 2.08 kilograms. They're going to cost $58. It's flat 346. Next up, Congolese green beauty, and these get there. Green from copper. Look at the beautiful, beautiful diopters. This is stunning A grade. Full specimens. A little bit of scuffing on the side there. Rated good. Very good to A grade. You can see that is absolutely marvelous. That's beautiful. And then the good grade. I bet you if I turn it over, it's going to be magic. Look at that. Oh, it is, but magic in the bladed malachite pseudomorph after azurite kind of way. That is a stunning flat weighing 850 grams. They're going to cost $198, and that is a wicked good price for this flat. Flat number 712. Very nice. On to some Buchanite Hook fairy quartz, or you might know it as spirit quartz. It's a beautiful old-fashioned deposit, this, with a small crystallization around the planes. Some nice limonite in the base. That's gorgeous, but the best one is this long-fingered fella. That is rather special. Nice little bit of iron red there as well. Beautiful, beautiful cluster. Weighing 1.29 kilograms. These are rated all as A grade. That's 3 of them. They're going to cost $76. That is flat 757. Very nice as well. On to some Motoku lights. This is a mica as well, with some beautiful gemmy green clinical inside. 6 freeforms. Motoku. A little village, or, well, region, close on to the northeastern front of Zimbabwe. Rumor has it there's quite a lot of new deposits and new minerals coming out there, so keep your eyes peeled on Motoku. The 6, they weigh 1.18 kilograms. Rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $63. This is flat number 685. Then some beautiful Nsanje blue lace agate. That is Malawian blue lace, dug from the embankments of the Shire River, that flows into the Zambezi. Quite the trip these guys make from Malawi itself. They travel north before going south, north to Lilongwe, and then make their way through to Gary in Zimbabwe, where he polishes and then sends it down to South Africa. That is beautiful. Blue lace agate, lots of juicy, a little bit more quartzy in this one. 1.34 kilos, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $68. It is flat number 20. Next up, from Malawi, move to Zambia, Mumbwa to be specific. And there are 3 absolutely gorgeous, large natural points. Quite the side crystal growth there. And there you go. This is as impressive. Look at that. Beautiful side lattice. And then something a little bit different for Mumbwa. Somewhere in that vein of beautiful silica came quite a bit of iron to give us a little side profile of red hematoid. 3 beautiful jacaranda amethyst points. They weigh all of 2.3 kilograms. They're going to cost $33 only. Flat 908. I tell you what, it's been a very nice run so far. And then there's hippos. Also from Zimbabwe, there's some nice chrome heavy zoisite. Explaining why there's ruby corundum in this one's bum. Three Zimbabwean hippos lazing on, well, I suppose, well, any flat surface you'd like to choose. 1.32 kilograms, rated as a very good to A grade. The little pod, I think, is it a pod of hippos? I can't remember. $55 is what they're going to cost. It's flat 768. On to some more Congolese copper magic. This is some very fragile, rather rare malachite after azurite pseudomorphs, covered by a nice, generous coating of chrysocolla. See, those are malachite blades. Not a natural habit for malachite, but it certainly is after they adopt the habit of azurite. That's just basically, as you write, oxidizing and becoming malachite. 6 beautiful specimens weighing 750 grams. These are going to cost $84. It's flat 828. Next up, from Madagascar, some cornelian standing freeforms, all 4 of them. That's nice and dark. Basically, iron stained chalcedony with some nice quartz as well. These 4 standing freeforms weigh 1.7 kilos. They are rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $60. It's a flat 348. Next up, Zimbabwe, and we got ourselves 6 gloriously large Shiretsi smoky amethyst crystals. Plenty of the small ones going around, but these sizes are very rare. That is stunning. Multiple terminations. You might know also as Shangaan amethyst, named so for the Shangaan tribe. Most indigenous, not the initial indigenous. I'm sure the Khoisan were also hanging out in southern Rhodesia, or Zimbabwe as we know it now, way before the Nguni tribes trekked from the north. Typical habit. Also indicative of the great East African rift, the dramatic period and dramatic place. They're going to cost $48. It's flat 351. Onto some polished malachite from Congo, Kasumpi. There are 3 specimens in here. That's rather nice. A little vug with some shiny, I want to say silky, but it's not. It's botryoidal malachite from Massive. It is nice when the malachite glitters. Not the best polish in the world. A little bit dull there. Scratch there. But that's glorious. Beautiful banded patterns. These 3 rated as very good to A grade. They weigh 1.1 kilograms. They're going to cost $39 only. For malachite, happy days. That is cheap. Flat 226. On to some galena. This is from Kalkerveld, just close to and just slightly north or east of Swakopmund. These very lead heavy little shiny cubes of deliciousness. So you see that iridescence of the bornite, little flecks of malachite and copper. There's a rather nice fleck of copper. It's not the only thing that happens to hang out in these. There's quite a lot going on, also associated very much with zinc. Sphalerite, and quite likely scheelite. These do glow a little bit. I suspect there's a carbonate, such as calcite, film on the outside of these. Check it out. Here we go. Let's have a look. No coating there. Oh, there we go. That's rather hot toddy. It's also not the coating I was mentioning, but that orange glow could be, sure, sphalerite, scheelite. The options are endless. There we go. There's that faint yellowish film on the outside. More on this one. Oh, quite a lot. Nice. These 6 little mirror balls are going to cost $34 only. This is flat number 750. On to some polished blue lace agate. This most certainly does look like the Namibian version of blue lace. I say that because they're quite thin and because the shelving is quite thin and straight as well. Malawi tends to be a bit more chaotic. 12 little polished freeforms, if anything, weighing 890 grams. These are beautiful little blue lace agates, about as clear as Charles Sydney can be. They rated good to very good only. They're going to cost $33. That's a very nice price for polished blue lace from Namibia. Namibian blue lace is generally much more expensive than the Malawian version. Flat 252. Onto some, we don't see many of these anymore. It's a red jasper standing freeforms. 2 of them in this flat from Madagascar, weighing 1.85 kilos. Swiss jasper, lots of iron, old mature Charles Sydney, rated as good to very good. They're going to cost $44. This is flat 368. Next up, Kasompi, silky malachites, 6 of them. That's very nice. This one's probably very good only. It's nice. Almost arborescent formations. Here we go, that is delicious. Sprays and sprays of beautiful malachite. Yeah, more likely very good to A grade. They are going to cost $63. That's a flat 283. On to some boran. This is black tourmaline shirl from Irongo. So, oh, hello. Say hello to your little friend Goshenite. That is colourless aquamarine. That's cutie pie. Beautiful large crystal. Terminating in little straight sprays. Lovely luster on the side. So this one, there's the end of the termination. That's very cool. And then sprays of black tourmaline. Not unlike the sprays of the sprays of malachite, sprays of tourmaline. Look at that, that is pretty darn beautiful. And then this one's got an obviously large, gargantuan amount of nice highlight opal. Ooh, that's a beautiful termination. Let's see if there's more highlight opal. Rightio. The obvious amount of opal. And the other ones, oh, there's a little bit of a hint there. Turn it around, there's more. Let's turn the other one around. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. Okay, so just the 2. The 6 black tourmaline shirls, they weigh 1.13 kilograms, rated as good, very good to A grade. They cost $60. It's flat number 326. On to some natural blue lace agate. So there's the polished version, there's the Namibian version, and this is the rough Malawian version. And that is a beautiful little bit of a Scalenahedral dogtooth calcite there. Beautiful druzy. Nice little boxoidal habits behind the druzy. Nice little interlinking bug. A little tunnel of blue lace. Right side. Evidence of iron oxidation. There we go. Ooh, look at those calcites. I'm actually going to see. These generally don't fluoresce, but Jono, one of the photographers, he had a flat not so long ago, a couple of days ago, that did in fact fluoresce quite lovely. I wonder about this. This matrix, right, is extremely soft, and I always wonder about these dark flecks of green. I have no idea what they are. Let's see if this fluoresces. Okay, well, there's a lot of calcite in the matrix, a lot of manganese in the matrix. But the actual crystals, yeah, very faintly. Try to turn it around. Very faintly. But that's still very funky. A very, very nice flat, a blue lace agate. They weigh 2.5 kilos. Rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $44. This is flat number 132. Onto some, okay, we got some rose quartz mushrooms. These are rated as A to double A grade. Now, it's not exactly an ideal day to go hunting for asterisms, but I can show you the gemmy nature of this rose quartz. This one's slightly more lavender, weighing 1.08 kilograms. These 20 little rose quartz mushrooms are going to cost $51. It's flat 716. Next up, okay, some A grade, or very good to A grade, labradorite pendants. There's 20 in this flat. Basically, they're selling for 50 Rand each. How about that beautiful blue? Weighing, excuse me, weighing 205 grams. These 20 little labradorite pendants are going to cost $63. It's flat 127. Onto some fresh. Came in yesterday along with a few other goodies from Gary. Some tollerite, some nickel chalcedony from Torashanga. Here's got some clean chalcedony attached to it. It's rather unusual from tollerite. There's that light scattering blue chalcedony, nice little vug there. That's cool. Mostly tollerite comes out in like flat shields. So to get them in a kind of almost more massive manner like these. Oh, hello. That's odd. And it's loose. But I don't think it's going anywhere. There we go. Your very own tollerite rattle. I'll provide you hours of fun with your kids. Weighing, 1.73 kilograms. The 12 tollerite galets are going to cost $49. It's flat 134. Then, onto a large, yes, very large. Large amethyst point, or tower for that matter. It's 462 millimeters. It's almost 50 centimeters worth of chevron amethyst. The points are good. Little bits of limonite, smoky quartz and amethyst bands. It's a biggie. It's a very biggie. Is that? Just trying to see if that is a chip. No, it's polished away. That's all right. Weighing all of 7.37 kilograms, this huge tower is going to cost $212. Let me just zoom out because it's that big. $212 for flat 535. Next up is yes, it's Valentine's Day, so here we go. It's a petrified wood heart. Lots of nice, rich iron red. Fantastic polish. Weighing 1.71 kilograms, rated as A grade. This beautiful petrified heart is going to be $50, flat 744. Next up from Madagascar as well is this lovely sunset orange, or sunset orange twirl calcite standing freeform. Not sure if this was a fix or not. Wouldn't make any sense if it was. It's obviously just a natural fracture because it's obviously got a little bit of different chemical balance in there. Rated as very good, weighing 1.24 kilos. It's $40 for flat 731. And then onto a beautiful medium cabinet sized labradorite standing freeform from Talia in Madagascar. Quite a bit of biotite at the proverbial back end. That is a beautiful, and I reckon an awesome sized labradorite. It's going to cost $53. This is flat number 724. Then, also fresh, this is Sashi River, believe it or not. Gary sent us a biggie, and it's a beautiful biggie. It has a beautiful vug. It must have been a massive geode. Some beautiful little specks of goethite, I assume, on the inside. Lovely banded patterns, and then all around the side, you can see evidence of that iron. And then look at the zipper of quartz running up. Beautiful translucency as well. It is a absolutely fabulous decor piece. Weighing 6.15 kilos. It's going to cost all of $313. This is flat number 135. As the rain starts coming down, we move on to the second trolley. 12 dioptase specimens, rated good, very good to A grade. These are rather gorgeous. It's very good only. Lots of matrix getting in the way of this one. And this is absolutely superb. Look at that beautiful malachite. And then the gemmy emerald green dioptase. Very nice. A few scuff marks. So this flat's more on the very good side of life than the A grade side of life. Weighing 700 grams, it's going to cost all of $228. This is flat 271. Onto some purple flash labradorite. Here's a light flash, not purple, it's more gold. There we go, purple. This is nice polish. There's that flash. Flash. Thin one. Nice. Yeah, very good to A grade. These 12 little standing freeforms. Well, would this one stand? It's more of a freeform. Stand for me? Yeah, it stands. Okay, well done, fella. It weighs all of 1.57 kilos. Very good to A grade. It's $61 for the 12. It's flat 124. Onto some. Also, this is Zimbabwean howlite. Also came in with a recent batch from Gary. There's 4 howlite spheres. Only rated as very good. They weigh 1.93 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $33. It's flat 128. Then on to some book and note hook. 6 specimens, 6 little fairy quartz clusters. That's a cutie. That's rather nice. Beautiful light lilac, small crystals. That's a nice little plate. I think matrix is just quartz. Probably need some help standing up. Weighing 1.23 kilograms. These 6 rated as A grade. They're going to cost $72. It's flat 603. Onto some smoky quartz from Luena, Congo. 12 clusters. That one's got a nasty break. Nice clarity. Beautiful white veils. No chips. No chips. Only the one with a bad break so far, which is quite incredible. Especially for Luena. Look at all these, man. That is gorgeous. This one's got it's quite a wand of smokiness. It's quite a tall one. It's chipped rather badly though. 1.41 kilos, rated good, very good to A grade, which is I think a fair representation. It's $40 only for the 12, flat 906. Then on to some pink tourmaline. I'm just trying to see if it's not like a little hint of blue. That's a lot of boran and quartz. I am assuming manganese colored tourmaline. All the smoky quartz will indicate quite a bit of irradiation, which means that we're a few million years away from these turning green. Lol. 2.06 kilograms. It's 2 large rubellite spheres. They're going to cost $73. This is flat 767. And also from Gary's office, some Congolese malacola, polished freeforms. There's quite a lot of very nice dark chrysocolla swimming in seas of malachite. That's rather lovely. And the last one, just malachite. Ooh, and what are you? Why is there a hole there? That's so odd. Okay, what were you supposed to be? Lol. Okay, that's I suppose you could, I don't know, put it in a skewer, a swizzle stick. All right. 4 little polished freeforms from the Congo. They weigh 1.12 kilograms. They're going to cost $57. It's flat 133. Then onto a flat of, well, seeing that we dealt with Valentine's Day, next on the line is Easter. Mixed flat of eggs. There's all kinds here. There's a little bit of fluorite. It's a fluorite egg, with you can see there's little specks of wishy-washy purple fluorite in there as well. There's a sodalite, red jasper, tiger eye, just white agate, 2 kind of whitish agate-ish eggs, 2 verdites. This one's a little bit light on the iron. Another tiger eye, you see that lovely chatoyancy. Feldspar, I think, yeah. This looks like a wannabe Messina material, Unikite style. I have no idea what this blue is. It's not South Sydney. It feels like quartz. And then I'm also puzzled by this one. Let's see. I'm expecting that to fluoresce. And the sodalite, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's go look. Okay, yes, that's the fluorite. No doubtski aboutski. The sodalite doesn't do anything. What else is in here? Sodalite, does surprise me because it is quite old, 1980s stock. And generally, generally you can get some red manganese fluorescence. Let's see if the little small torch makes a difference. Yeah, long wave. Long wave will pick up that sodalite and manganese much better than the medium wave. 12 little mixed eggs, weighing 1.24 kilograms, rated as crap to very good at best. They're going to cost $44. It's flat 221. Next up, from Karoi, is 2 beautiful, and I mean beautiful, clear red hematoid clusters. The clarity of those. Just that one chip over there. Otherwise, quite a lovely little cluster. Not alone though. That's the entree. This is the beastie. Heavy, dark red iron staining. That's rather special. And none of that's chipped. That is all natural breakage and then self-healing as well. 2 beautiful red hematoid clusters. They weigh 2.27 kilos. They're going to cost $48. It's flat number 220. Onto some Congolese barite. The sexy malachite infused and covered little blades of beryllium. Delicate little things, these. Look at that, that's beautiful. Bit of chrysocolla there as well. heavy, as barite is. And then this little dark, mysterious fella, that is a beautiful barite habit. Beautiful flat of odd, unique, anomaly-like barite, weighing 502 grams. The 6 are going to cost $77. That's flat 375. Next up, some clear quartz points. There are 35 of these little fellas. I'm going to pick on the worst one first, because the rest seem like they're all pretty much A grade. Yeah, can't fault any of the other ones. I'm just going to have a little scan to see if I can pick up any broken tips. So that's all right. Is that a tip? No, it's just a crappy polish, or a chip that was fixed by a crappy polish. Other than those two, they're pretty damn wicked. Rated very good to A grade. They weigh 230 grams. They're going to cost $32, flat 276. On to, wait, not too far away from Madagascar, we got some Girasol. They are 23, well, galets down to palm stones. Little ones. Girasol, supposed to be Duracell. Then Melody spelt it wrong. Lol. And forever forward, they were known as Girasol. 1.46, rated very good to A grade. These 23 little palm stones / galets are going to cost $50. That's flat 759. Eggs. Septori eggs. Very nice. Septori eggs. That's a very eggy egg shape. Almost teardrop. That's a beautiful egg. That's a definite A grader. Likewise, the smaller one. And then the smallest one. It's a bit more bottom heavy. Still, lots of aragonite, lots of calcite. 1.28 kilograms worth of egginess. Rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost all of $32. Flat 264. No, let me just check. Yeah, that's 264. My bad. 264. 264. Right, on to some Bucanotyp. It's the smoky large window type. It's a fair amount of nice amethyst, but then some irradiation has crept in, along with all that nice iron as well as goethite. There's 3 clusters. Beautiful clean windows. That's a beauty. Weighing 1.11 kilos, all of them rated as A grade. They're going to cost $68, flat 58. Next up, stichtite or atlanticite. That is that beautiful stichtite purple webbing against a green, dark green serpentine backing. These are from Barberton, a small town in the Lowveld, famous for its gold initially, then famous for its Jock of the Bushveld dog movie, and then famous for, well, all kinds of things. Asbestos mostly, back in the day, which is essentially serpentine's, well, inevitable future. We got 1.37 kilograms worth of 4 very good to A grade rated standing freeforms. They're going to cost $68. It's flat number 770. Then on to some Labradorite Talia style 3 standing freeforms. This is a beautiful, fleshy blues and golds. That's the one front side. This one's rather impressive as well. Golds and blues. And more golds and blues. Rated very good to A grade. 1.75 kilograms. 3 standing freeforms. It's going to cost $62 for flat 671. Now on to some crystalline malachite. 2 large-ish specimens. That's a sea of beautiful sparkling copper. And then joined by quite a bit of heterogenite. So quite a few of these have got pseudo-malachite, but this is not pseudo-malachite. That's a normal silky malachite on the edge there. The shade of green is almost, no, I don't want to say Corwezite. It's probably just malachite. Darker hue because of the heterogenite. These two weigh 1.23 kilograms, rated as a very good to A grade. They're going to cost $105, flat 259. Oh, not too far. We stray not from Congo. We go straight into chaos quartz or asylum quartz. These are chevron amethyst based quartz clusters or red hematoid clusters, because look at the iron veils in these. You do not get clearer windows than that. 12 clusters. Weighing 1.625 kilograms. Oh man alive, that is just so beautiful. Oh, it's the worst of the bunch. And still, that is beautiful. It looks dirty, but it's not. Those are inclusions, veils. Rated good to good to A grade. These 12 are going to cost $71. That's flat number 347. Onto the Valentine's theme rose quartz hearts. 6 of them in this flat. I'm not going to accuse them of being gemmy because they're not. They're probably rated, they're rated very good to A grade. Slightly blue lavender rose quartz, possibly why they're not as gemmy. They weigh 1.51 kilograms. They're going to cost $48. This is flat 703. Limonite from, oh, look at this, a beautiful Zimbabwean goethite and limonite. That limonite's properly in the lattice of the quartz. And look at this one, this is magic. It's a little vug, and these crystals are beautiful, clean, with little specks of goethite. Beautiful, beautiful cluster. Shiny, shiny. But that's only the second one. The third one has larger crystals. Slight more iron staining around the base of the crystals. Still beautiful. The only damage I can really see is this one over here. There we go. That's marginal at worst. The three-way, 2.75 kilograms, rated as very good only. They're going to cost $46. This is flat number 212. And on to some more lithium and aluminium and boron magic. There are 12 little points. Nice dark shades of purple. There's a little bit of a indicolite. Rubellite. All we need is some green for the albite family to be happy. A little reunion. The 12 weigh 1.55 kilograms, rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $55. And this is flat number 677. On to some silky malachite. We've got three reasonably large. This is certainly A grade. Silky malachite. That is a beauty. Slight scuffing, but marginal. Also another A grade. And then this large one. That is delicious. Oof, look at that. That is beautiful. The three weigh 1.41 kilograms. They're all rated as A grade. They're going to cost $74. This is flat number 678. Lekker. Onto a rhodonite, another little manganese magical item from Madagascar. You've got loads of nice dark pink rhodonite, a little bit of smoky quartz, unblemished by, I almost said unblemished by spessartine, and there it is. There's that little orange garnet. 1.05 kilograms, rated as very good only. That little fella is going to cost $39 for flat 705. Then onto a beautiful, limonite and a kind of smoky Buchenhotuk cluster. It's a small cluster with hardly any matrix. Quite a lot of limonite at the base. Large clean windows. A little bit of iron. And if it wasn't for this little break there, this would have been an absolute winner chicken dinner retail item. 1.21 kilograms, rated as very good. This little cluster is going to be $43 for flat 761. Then onto a polished quartz point with kind of veils. Kind of sheer limonite veil there. Slightly milky. I'm not going to accuse it of being A grade. It's large. It is quartz. It's got beautiful veils. It weighs 1.09 kilograms, rated very good. It's going to cost all of $39. Not too shabby for flat 699. Last item for the day. Have a look at that. So, petrified wood from Zimbabwe has what its Malagasy counterpart doesn't have. And that's this beautiful rough timber texture. It is a glorious piece of petrified wood. It's polished on the top. It has two large vugs with a no druzy, and then nice green nickel lining around the side. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece of petrified wood. I'm actually quite keen to see how much, because this perimeter, this outer skin of the petrified wood, more often than not does fluoresce. Large petrified wood. Oh, hello. It doesn't fluoresce, it lights up. Oh, that's so interesting. So, okay, I'm gonna... So, it glows, right? But the initial reaction is so different from when I keep the torch on it. Check. When I go first up, it's bright red, and then it calms down. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things. Am I? Regardless, that is beautiful. What is the blue? I thought it was maybe polishing powder, but the blue is pretty much present throughout. This is much more darker. Freaking awesome. Weighing 16.92 kgs. That's a beautiful piece of petrified wood. It is quite remarkable. It's going to cost $314. That's flat 7,147. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining. I reckon you can hold your breath, because come Monday, Namibia arrives, and come Tuesday, the frenzy begins. So hold your breath, and here's hoping for some wicked goodies, because I don't think either Audrey or Nick can really remember what they got. So yeah, there is going to be, I did ask, there's some fluorite, but mostly it's going to be quartz, I think. Who knows? They don't. Lol.